Take me to the beginning of that, man, because you dabbled in it. Okay, let's go there, man. Tell me about Flourish.
So the origination, if you ever had a conversation with Epe, he's very much this affirmation guy. Like when you get off the phone, it's be great, go flourish. Like, he used to always say go flourish. That was his thing for like years. Go flourish, go flourish, young king. And I was sitting with it, and for whatever he was like, one of his slogans is like be great. He said that shit all the time.
Yeah.
If you ever, so even if you see the LGR Farms little thing, I'm sure it's be great on there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So he would always say it, and for whatever reason, flourish stuck with me. Now I'm sure you've seen people try to pull it off. I'm not the only person that's thought, let me put flourish on the t-shirt.
Right.
But where I was different, in my opinion, is I put my own spin on it. Right. So at the time, one of my favorite clothing brands was Undefeated.
Okay.
And
vaguely familiar.
I had a hoodie, and instead of spelling, obviously you know how to spell undefeated.
True that.
And they had 6 letters, UNDFTD. It still says undefeated.
Yeah.
But
use your context clues. You know what I'm saying?
So, it was one of my favorite hoodies. So that's when it took, like, for me, it kind of clicked. I was like, okay, how can I put a spin on Flourish? How can I take what me and some of my close friends talk about every day that seems to have stuck with me and resonated with me? And how can I build something off of that? So first, me and one of my other close friends, Carlton, we would just kind of throw ideas back and forth because he's very much creative and he has this thing that he's doing. But we would just sit with it. We sat with it. That's the crazy. Everybody think this shit just popped up. I've been fucking with it for like 2.5 years, 2-3 years.
Yeah.
Probably even more than that.
Doing
Probably like 4 at this point. Just trying to find my niche.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know it's become very easy to slap something on a shirt, put it on the website,
and it's
sell
trendy.
it.
It's just sort of trendy
and
too.
For me, I always tell people when they ask me about it, I say think passion, then think money.
Absolutely
right?
correct.
So so the passion for the brand was I want to wear my own shit. Then it just turned into a business. I promise to God, bro, cross my heart, hope to die. It's a young lady named Valerie that does my stuff. When I first went to her, I just wanted shirts for myself.
True that.
So I get back to that in a minute. But anyway, so we started with the word flourish, and I was trying to figure out how can I mimic what Undefeated did? How can I take words out so it's mine? Still says flourish, you know, and I messed around with it for a minute, man. And then so then we had the FLUR, and it was an S and H, and it still just ain't really pop.
Something was missing.
It didn't really pop to me, and then so I was messing with it, and then I threw the $ in there. I was like, okay. Then I did a couple shirts. And this was before I had the logo and all that. I was just
trial and error.
Really, and I have a shirt that says trial. I literally have a shirt that says trial and error. So, but like my first set of shirts were just more like, I think I was listening to a Dame Dash interview, and he said,
he was coming with it.
No, he said, hustle for your last name, not your first. So I took that, put it on a shirt. My shirt quality was trash. Like everything was trash, right?
Like it's good to know that it's going north from there.
Yeah, even when I go back and I look at it, I'm like, it was. But I very much caught the bug, and but my first Flourish tee was just. So then I started messing with the logo.
True that.
And then at first I just had the heart with the FS. I didn't have the circles yet. I just had, so there are a couple of shirts floating around with just the original Flourish, the heart, and the FS. And the F stands for Flourish. And so every part of it means something, right? The F stands for Flourish. That's an arrow.
Yep.
Right? So basically that just means you shooting for whatever you dreaming for.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully when you hit it, it make you some money.
I like that.
But you can't do nothing without your heart.
That's facts.
And then you got to guard it. So the 2 rings of protection.
I mean, you put some thought and some time.
And that's what I'm saying.
That.
So, and then it's like, nah, this really means something to me. It's not just, so my first shirt, my first shirt, once I had kind of everything that I wanted, it was Still Dreaming, right? Because I think once you stop dreaming and living, you pretty much die, even though you're here in the physical. So,
right.
and
What happened to your purpose? Where your fire at?
You know what I'm saying? You know, like when you kids and they ask you, what you want to be?
Oh, you got a list.
I want to be a police, I want to be a firefighter, I want to be an NBA player, whatever. And then as we get older, we start to settle into, I guess, what real life is. Nigga, I can't have no more dream. Why can't you? Like, why you gotta stop dreaming? Because you get to a certain age or a certain profession or whatever.
Yeah.
So
they say if you can see it, you can manifest it, man.
And I plan to think like that until the day I die. So Still Dreaming was my first shirt. And that comes from me and my brothers. We used to rap. I used to rap.
I did not know that before.
That's what I'm
right
so.
now. Right.
And I mean, you know, I get down through there when it's time.
Okay.
But we did a mixtape and it was called Still Dreaming. So, and that mantra really stuck with me. Cause I really feel like that.
Right.
I feel like, yeah, you got the podcast where it's at now.
True.
But you dreaming for something a little bigger. Like you said before we started. You want this amount, you want these many cameras, you really want this. This is
That's the look. That's
you are building a foundation, but you're still dreaming for where you want to take it.
That's right.
And I feel like as long as you think like that, you always got something to get up for. You know what I'm saying? So that was really my thought. And then Still Dreaming, I was just like, okay. And then it just kind of turned into these shirts that had mantras on them. Trial and error. These are life lessons. Still Dreaming is a life lesson. Trial and error is a life lesson.
And they short and sweet. You know what I mean?
Because it's
it ain't
like,
no novel.
Why are we going around when you get right to the point?
That's right. I feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You love me or you don't.
I feel it. Straight line to that.
Why we got to go all the way around and get to you tell me? So, Trial and Error, Still Dreaming, Speak Love.
I like that right there.
Now, Speak Love is the one because I even had people tell me when they put it on, they feel like it gives them more motivation to do what's on the shirt.
That's facts.
And so, man, then it just be... So then, like I say, it wasn't even about selling the merch.
Yeah.
And I don't even call it merch because merch is like if you're a rapper and you're on tour.
Yeah.
Like, this is a brand.
That's right.
This is me. Like, when you see Flourish, this is me. So, and I'm probably missing a ton of fucking shirts, but I mean, I would have to pull out my phone, but I got
themes after theme after theme.
Now, like I said, when I first started, it wasn't for sale. It wasn't a thing for sale, and then like people kind of seen me being really confident, like, yo.
Was that a conscious move for you to not make it for sale?
At first it wasn't.
Okay.
It really wasn't. And then my guy, shout out to my guy June, but he was like, bro, this is the way you market all summer. Don't even advertise, just wear. Take a snap here or there, take an Instagram here or there, and watch what happened. And then slowly but surely, people start, and you know my guys that's close to me, like, all right, nigga, I know you ain't selling it, but we need some tees.
We need some tees.
And then once they start seeing people, they like, okay.
So now you low-key got a team out here.
So it was a thing where it was like, well, damn, you kind of got to be close to James to get this. You got to know somebody that know him.
Right.
Ain't no website, ain't no nothing. You got to know somebody.
That made it
and
even
that's
more
how
prestigious.
But that's how I loved it because you can't just get it. You got to know E. You got to know E no Aaron, Aaron no Mel. That's how you get it. You got to be in like that. And then everybody was like, okay, but what about? Then everybody was like, all right, bro, you making a little noise. When you gonna do the web? I held off on the website for forever.
Yeah.
I never wanted to let it go like that.
Yeah.
Because then you start seeing.
Well, were you afraid of the value of it diminishing?
100%.
Okay.
Because when anybody just started putting it on, that ain't never what I wanted.
Right. You didn't want to get saturated like that.
Nah, and not to say I'm better than anybody, but I know who I am. I know what I stand for.
Right.
And if you don't stand for that, but you got Flourish on, somebody may connect you with it for real.
Yeah, man.
And
False flagging.
And I don't, why we doing that?
That's right.
Why you claiming the gang if you ain't really banging it?
Yeah, that's right.
And
Same principle.
But that was the thing that killed me about like Nipsey. Everybody's so heartbroken. I'm like, you don't even perpetuate what this man was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But you upset that he not here no more. Kobe, Mamba mentality. Y'all hashtagging it, but y'all really ain't for real.
You don't embody that.
No, you ain't for real.
That's another one of those honest conversations that people gotta have with themselves.
Everybody hashtagging what look, so. But even so, like with Flourish, at first people couldn't pronounce it. They're like, what is, it was this thing at first. Like, what the hell is that? What does it say? And then
that's kind of what you wanted to. So now they got to talk to you about it.
Yeah, they got to ask me. So
they're interested enough to go there.
And then I have a few shirts that spark some debate. I have a Listen to Black Women shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I have a Respect Women's Body shirt.
Yeah.
I have a shirt that says 3/5 of a man and still winning.
All that.
So I got some shirts that's gonna make you be like, hold on.
Yeah, it's gonna
You know,
wrinkle up some foreheads a little bit.
Yeah.
I like what you doing.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man,
saying?
I
Lightweight controversial. Well, I ain't gonna even say controversial. It's gonna say makes you think.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then once I noticed, man, what it was doing for people, like, I mean, I would get some of the craziest testimonies, bro. Like people that, I mean, like I would get love that made me uncomfortable. Like the love was such in abundance. People would like text me, DM me, like send me like crying and just, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, it fucked me up because I ain't never.
Did you believe it though?
You know what? I did.
Okay, that's good.
Because what I thought to myself, you pay for a product. What purpose at this point? What does it serve you to lie to me? It don't serve you no purpose.
Right.
And these were people that I would share life with, experiences with, and they would tell me what the brand would do for them.
Man.
And I was just like, bro, like, I said, damn. So then it was like, well, maybe it's probably bigger than me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is
Bigger
to the point where like some of my white friends was like, yo, is this only a black thing? Is this? I'm like, it's
First
very
of all, hey, I love that question, by the way. I love that question because there's so much truth behind that.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of times some people may try to ask you something in so many words instead of just short and sweet, getting right to it.
Yeah, no,
that's you. You said like, two big things there. Number one, you got out of your own way by thinking, okay, maybe this is bigger than me.
Yeah.
So let me maybe shove aside my initial intentions.
Ask E.
You know what I'm saying?
Ask E how many times she came to me and was like, website. And I was like,
Yeah. You just weren't ready to do it at that point.
Despite what everybody thought I should be doing, I was very much on my own time.
Yeah.
And not because I wanted to be lazy, just because I wanted it to be right.
Yeah, you got to feel it.
And when I think about quality of material, I want my shit to be right.
Yeah.
I don't want to sell you some shit that you go and it shrink up and it's trash and you don't feel comfortable enough to come back to me and say, yo. So it was about getting the quality right. Because like I say, I didn't know much about clothing.
Right.
I didn't. And it's very much still a thing where I'm still learning.
Yeah.
So when I tell people like marketing, I just put it on.
That's the marketing you do.
I don't know strategic marketing. I don't know seasons. I don't know none of that.
Right.
I did a women's shirt. You know, this is International Women's Month.
True that.
I did a couple Valentine's Day shirts, but very much I just do. So I was talking to one of my partners in the DMs, and every time I drop a shirt, he'd be like, "My nigga, you're not gonna give me no time to cash a check. You just gonna take all my money." And I told him, I said, I just do. Yeah. I don't really have a rhyme or reason. I just do. And he was like, so Nike just do it. And no, I said, I just go. And he said, so Nike just do it and Flourish just go. And I said, bro, that's just what I do. And I tell people, I'm not a designer. Yeah. We may sit here and talk shit and come up with something dope. Yeah. And I go home and play with like a little bit, but I don't sit at home and come up with designs. Right. I'm very much so when people want to collab with me, I'm like, I'm not a designer. Yeah. Right? I don't sit at home and think like.
Well, you know where your bread is buttered though.
Yeah. But I don't wreck my brain.
I feel it.
So, but yeah, man, Ep was saying the Flourish thing, me and Dean start throwing out ideas, logo, wearing it, people buying it. Right. And then, so now I think I launched the website like 8 months ago.
There you go.
And one thing that this really showed me, and I tell people all the time, this is another thing that I have with life. To me, like life is like a chalkboard, right?
Straight up.
You can erase shit, push it up there, you can erase it. Whatever you thought you was gonna be doing right now, if you're not, take that shit off. Put something else up there.
I like that.
Like, if you thought you was gonna be playing in the league, and let's say you're not, okay, figure out maybe you want to be a coach in the league.
That's right.
Maybe you want to be a scout in the league.
Change the goal. And it's not giving up on it at that point.
So going back to what you were saying earlier, how do you know? Yeah. But it's okay if shit runs its course because sometimes that opens up another door for something else.
Usually it does.
Most of the time, I was talking to a couple of friends about rejection. Everybody's so scared of being rejected. And I said, for me, I want to know the truth.
That's right.
If you fuck with me and show me. If you don't, fuck with me and show me. So at least I know. Yeah,
and you know what? That racks my brain back to something else you said earlier. Since we're going back.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what I mean? I think that is the true definition of wasting time. If you can't tell me what you really think. You know what I mean? And so, like, especially, let's make it a lady thing. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm pursuing and, you know, you just giving me feedback just to be nice because you want to let me down easy.
Yeah.
You're wasting my time and your own. You could just let me know, hey, look here, sweetie, I ain't feeling
Yeah.
it. Or whatever it is. Or I
Yeah.
got something else. You can give me the runaround
Yeah.
or make up something that's going to let me know that the answer's no. But
Yeah.
let's stop it
Man,
right here before we waste time.
I just think so, but I tell people again, I haven't always been like that.
Me neither.
I used to be a person that let me prove myself to you. What you mean you did?
What?
Now I'm like, yo, tell me how you feel.
That's it.
And I'm gonna tell you how I feel.
Right.
I'm not a guy that's gonna only say I fuck with you to hear that you fuck with me back.
Nah.
If I fuck with you, I think you cool.
Yeah.
You ain't gotta say nothing back to me. But
No
I
pretense.
noticed, but like a lot of people do that.
Yeah.
They fuck with you only to get that love back.
That's right.
They not really just fucking with you on the basis of I fuck with you. So
it's a tactic.
But when I think about life, it's a chalkboard. It's very much this thing that you can put stuff up, erase. You can put stuff up, try it. You don't like it, erase, put something up. And that's the thing with Flourish. You couldn't have told me 5 years ago that this would be a place that I make legitimate money. You could have never told me, hey, you're gonna be doing clothes. I would have never thought that. But that's how my whole life is.
True that.
I never thought I'd be traveling to these places I travel to. Passport full, and that ain't even a stunt on nobody. That's just because I didn't come from that. I didn't come from family trips and money and shit like that.
Right. You gotta get out here and make it happen.
Man, I've been at my 8 to 5. I've been there 13 years.
Doing what now? What's your 8 to 5?
So,
I like how you throw it out there. Yeah, my 8 to 5.
Boy, if anybody that know me that hear this interview, they gonna be like, he ain't. So nobody think I got a job just because I worked myself into a space where my leave is so crazy.
Yeah.
So and my job is so cool.
Agree.
My job is so cool. It's not,
right.
Now there have been times they told me no, but it's far and few between.
Yeah.
But that's because when I'm at work, I bust my ass.
I feel it.
That's another thing. So anyway, I'm in telecommunications.
All right.
I work for the company called OneNet, and we just supply internet to all the colleges around the state.
True that.
And that's the bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been there 13 years. I'm only 33.
Man, so that means you've been there before you were a legal adult.
That's
brother.
what I'm saying. So my life is very much made me being based on being a hard worker and being a good person.
True that.
And so when I talk to kids, that's what I try to really instill. Like, I don't got no degrees. I don't have no certificates. I just work hard, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm a good person.
That's right.
Like, those are really the two key components of my life.
Mm-hmm. And they're so fundamental that everybody can do that. Can embody that.
But sometimes we get lost in, well, I got 6 degrees, so I can be an asshole.
Ooh, that's a bar. Yeah, I mean we've seen that. We've seen
and then that type of mentality keeps your name out of rooms that maybe it would have been in if you was a good person. So when people ask me how I'm friends with this person, because I bring value and I'm a good nigga.
Straight up.
I'm straight to it, bro. You call me, you need something, I'm gonna call you right back.
Boom.
I got 6 people I can call trying to figure something out.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I tell people, like, people not around me just because I'm funny.
Right.
That's a component.
Yeah.
But I bring tons of value with me.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and it's important to know that about yourself too. Man.
Yeah, you got to know. And then when I'm slacking, I know when I need to level up. I know when I need to step up. And then I got friends around me that tell me, let's level up. And then guess what I tell them? Let's level up. And then when we all leveling up, we all patting each other on the back.
That's right.
It ain't when you around people that's self-aware, it ain't much bad. It's not much competition going on.
Nah.
It's all just support and love.
Dude, and then this is going to sound cliche what I say, but I don't think I'm going to believe this until I'm out of here. And the greatest competitor is always you.
Every day. It really... And
getting out of your own head, getting out of your own way, trying to outdo your last performance or trying to have a better day than you did the day before.
Yeah.
I mean,
and that's what Flourish stands for.
Yeah.
Is to be you, do you, and don't really give a fuck what nobody else got going on. Because oftentimes, that's what hang us up.
Mm-hmm. We looking east and west.
He doing this, or he doing that. And I tell people, yo, I'll give people the game. That's what's different about me. You want to do shirts? I'll take you right to what I do.
Right.
Now, you can't generate what I generate because we don't have the same up here.
Yeah.
But I'll take you to where you got the best shot at getting your shit off.
I like that, man. There are a lot of people out there that believe that there's not enough for both of us to get all that we want out of this thing.
Bro,
it's like, so why you gonna hide the cheat codes, man?
And
or if you got the game, give it up.
Everything I've tried to do, people want to know if Ep is this Ep doing this? Bro, it's me.
Yeah.
That's my brother, and he got my back, and he in it. But it's
for
me.
sure. But it's you.
So, but I'm the type of person, if you want to do a podcast, shout out to Mocha T. Like, my girl Capri, she hit me. She said, yo, what I need to do? Because somebody telling her it's this elaborate thing. And I'm like, if you just start and you just want to fuck around, I got you. You ain't got to spend no money. I got you.
That's right.
This is how we do our shit. Verbatim. Mm-hmm. I told her. They on Seattle radio and they doing their thing.
You got to start somewhere too.
But that's what I tell. But some people don't want to give you the game because they feel like you're going to shine bigger than them. Me?
That's so sad.
Dog, if I go to the moon, nigga, I want you to go to outer space.
That's right.
And you ain't got to give me no credit for it.
Nah.
Just the fact that you did it. And if me and you chop it up and you show love right here in this little bubble, you ain't never got to tell no. So that's how I'm different.
Yeah.
I'm very much, I want you to go get it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I told them, because we stopped podding, they kept podding. They on, and they may have hit 100 episodes. Whatever it was, I love to see you take it further based on the conversation that me and you had.
Yeah, and you get to be an indirect part of their job.
Come on, man.
You
Even with this, if you told me you wanted to do shirts, I got you.
Yeah.
I'll take you to the person that provides all my shit.
There you go.
I'll put you on game. Right up, right. I'm not hiding nothing from you.
No, from that point, I gotta do the work.
And that's the thing.
That's
so
the key.
But Flourish is very much that. It's very much being you, being happy about that. If you corny, be fucking corny. If you a nerd, be a nerd.
Right.
If you a basketball dude and that's what you want to talk about,
yes, sir.
Get you some cameras, get you 2 fucking microphones, and
yes,
talk
sir.
about basketball.
And
don't be concerned about the viewers and all that. Because once you get concerned with the view, because even like now with me doing the website, I can see the analytics. I hate that shit.
Yeah, it's starting to convolute it.
Because it's weird. You be like, I don't even care how many people visited.
Yeah.
Because it was never about that.
Right.
But
now,
now
when it's in front of you, you're going to look at it.
And now you looking like, oh, man, my shit 8% down. That's crazy. Like, I just dropped some heat. So,
you know what I'm saying?
But
now you self-checking.
But that's what I mean. If he cold with the video shit, be cold with the video shit.
True.
And then if it works its way into making some money for you, that's the ultimate goal. But don't beat yourself up about it.
That's right. Ain't the end all be all.
Because when people do shirts now, they do it because they see, oh, this may be a lick. Let me put Kobe on the shirt. Let me put Nipsey on the shirt. You know how many people ask me to do that? And no offense to nobody that did it, but you know how many people ask me to do that?
Yeah.
Are you gonna put such and such on the shirt? I would never. Now we may do a colorway, we might work something out.
Right.
But I'm not putting Kobe and Gigi on the shirt. It's just not my style.
It would seem like a gimmick. It would seem just like.
So I don't know why people think you getting around the word. It's a gimmick, bro.
Yeah.
Like.
And like at the end of the day, 2 people that were here at one time, they're not here no more.
Yeah, you weren't putting Gigi.
That's not fun.
You wasn't putting Gigi on the shirt. That wasn't. Now Noah, but you wasn't putting Gigi on the shirt.
It wasn't hot. Now it's hot because they're not here.
Why you not putting the other 7, 8 people, whoever was in that,
there you go,
traumatic situation?
Mm-hmm.
Like we know. I'm not putting Nipsey on the shirt. I'm just not. Now we may come up with something dope to pay homage.
Mm-hmm.
Like I did a blue pocket crew sweater with the yellow going across. So if you know, that's the colors for whatever. So you got to know that's for me that's the Nipsey colorway.
There you go.
Now that type of thing I'm with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very much me with a little bit of him.
That's right.
And that's just how I get down, man. I try. I'm just not gonna be gimmicky. I'm not gonna be fake. I'm not gonna be forced. I'm not gonna be rushed. And that's what Flourish is, to be in your bubble and be cool with that.
Another bar, you know what I mean? Because we all in our respective bubbles. Some of ours are smaller than others, and other ones is bigger. But either way, the more we work, I feel like that bubble expands.
No, it's gonna expand.
Yeah, so now we got more in our arsenal.
And whoever gets in that bubble, it's a privilege.
That's right.
As long as we understand it's a privilege to do this,
right? It's
a privilege to do this. We always gonna have a level of respect for each other, and it ain't never gonna get disrespectful. It only get disrespectful when we figure this ain't a privilege no more.
Yeah, a little entitlement.
Yeah, it ain't a privilege to be in my presence.
Yeah, okay.
That's a bet. Then you start getting disrespectful.
So I ain't shit. Right?
Yeah, then that's when the disrespect starts.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's a code to live by right there.
Yeah, it's a privilege for me to be here with you. I didn't come here thinking, oh, this nigga need to have me on his podcast.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I'm flattered he asked me.
Yeah, man.
I'm flattered that you thought enough about me to say, bro, come over here and holler at me, talk to me.
For sure, no doubt about it. And to be honest, of course, when I think about it logically, I'm like, who would say no? But I'm still like a kid whenever I reach out to people and I let them know what I'm about and that I want them. Yeah, and then they say yeah, or if it's not just a yeah, they're like, dude, I'd love to. I'm like, damn, I'm jumping for joy on the inside. But externally, I'm like, all right, cool. I hit you with time, location.
But you got a hell of a setup.
Yeah.
So even when the production is cold, even when you see it,
right,
it catches you visually, because obviously you got to see it before you even hit the button that you can hear it.
True that.
So it's a.
No, I appreciate that. Salute, Smoot.
No, you know it's a thing that y'all got going, man, and just don't compromise that, bro.
Yeah.
I know it's tough.
It hasn't gotten tough yet.
Well, that's good.
I'm keeping the guard up because, I too many. There have been a few people who said at least a version of what you just said. Yeah. So I know that ain't by mistake. Yeah. So I know I need to keep my mind on it.
As long as you stay, because even with me, like I said with Flourish, once I start doing bullshit, once I start letting people do whatever with the brand, I might as well get off of it.
Yeah.
If I let you just
start getting frivolous,
like even with the sweats, I'm simple.
Yeah.
Right. So like I've heard people say, "Oh man, that nigga brand, his shit trash and it's simple." If you know me, I'm a trash simple nigga. Like, so it fits me.
We can remove trash. Yeah. But simple, I like that word. Much more respectful.
I'm very simple. So if I could wear this every day, nice sweats, tailored sweats, easy. Nice crew neck,
true that,
hat. If I could go through, who wouldn't go through life like this?
Look here, man.
Like realistically, I know we talk about
it's something about the crew neck, man. That's you know what I mean. I love it. I gotta have.
He got sweats on. He got a crew on.
Crew, all that.
What you got? You got sweats on.
You know what I mean? Easy.
What do we? So
I feel like if I put on jeans, I deserve to be thanked.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm probably be. You got to go get it. It's being. I understand people talk about a suit and all that. I get that, man. But to be able to throw this on, bro, like I get so much joy every day because. And I'll make this point. I don't know if it's time to wrap it up. But
I got one more point we're going to hit. We're going to talk about LGR after you finish.
That's a bet. Yes, so what's dope about what Flourish has taught me is that just because these goals that we set, right?
Word. So
my first goal was just to have enough shit for me.
True that.
So now my next goal is to figure out this marketing website shit. So it's okay if you, like I said, it's okay if you move your goals and adjust them a little bit. It's I think we get so fixated on, I gotta do this by. It's like, nah, you can. Because at first I was stuck on that shit. I was like, no, I just want shit for me, and I did that, and I don't want to do nothing else.
Right.
I'm like, James, what are you doing? This could really be something for other people. This could be something that you could leave behind. This could be something to where if you work it right, you never have to work again.
Straight up. Then it truly flourished. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Because when I look in the bank account, I'm like, damn, this is not mixed money. Because at first my money was mixed and I was just kind of bullshitting around.
Yeah.
Then I separated the LLC, did the whole thing, trademark. Now I have its own account. So once you start seeing like, damn, I got a couple dollars in there.
Yeah.
That changed your whole perspective. Like, if you stay down and you make it fun for people and keep it fun for you, keep the prices good and even, you can make money. Most people want to charge $100 for a crew neck. Cool, you could do that. You could.
Yeah.
But how I've been working it, I've been able to make money. Right. And that's with me not even really. Sometimes I give shit away, and I don't even market like that. If you follow me, I don't market like that.
True.
I may post here and there, but I don't go crazy. So my thing is, man, be consistent, be true, and it'll pay off for you.
That's the way to go always.
It'll be.
Now tell me about LGR.
Man.
LGR Farms. What is it? How many things we got going on behind the scenes without overexposing? Right?
I'm gonna keep it $1 bill. LGR Farms is all Erica Young.
Hey,
I'm affiliated with that side of it, but I'm
a good friend of both of ours.
You know what I'm saying? She's very much the dog on that side. Her and Epe, so I'm more LGR nonprofit. Now that I could speak to.
Yeah, do so, please.
So
I didn't know we had divisions. You know what I'm saying?
You know
divisions.
What I mean? So LGR is very much it's a collection of Epe's thoughts, my thoughts, his thoughts, our execution. Of just really wanting to just do dope shit. Mm-hmm. So we sit down and talk a lot about, he's a suburban kid, I'm an east side kid.
True that.
So we have these talks to where sometimes I blow his mind because he's just like you my best friend, but I didn't know that.
You got a suburban kid and an inner city kid.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that's how you came up. I didn't know that's what you went through. So oftentimes he calls me and he gets my opinion on what's some of the stuff that got you through these hard times, because my childhood was very much a traumatic one. So he calls me often and asks me, so what got you through that? And I would tell him little things like, yo, this, that, these are things I wish we would have had. These are things we didn't have. So we started out doing turkey drive. That was the first thing we ever did, turkey drive.
Dope.
I think we did 500 meals the first time.
All right.
And now I think we on 8th year for the turkey drive.
Man, that's some skin in the game right there.
Nah, and then even when we hooked up with E, and we like E, and when I say E right now, I'm talking about Ep.
Okay.
Ep was such a under the radar guy. E, now when I say E, I'm talking about Erica. Mm-hmm. She didn't even know who we were. She like, why ain't heard of y'all? I'm like, we just do shit, man. Excuse me, we just want to get it done, get out of there. We don't really want too much TV time and too much cameras in the face. So then that was dope because some of the people I grew up with, then I'm giving back.
That's right. And
I'm a kid from where they from. So that's the thing about the whole thing about me is that, and to speak to that, I used to live in Moore. I lived in Moore for like 6 years.
Right.
Then I moved back. I moved back to the east side. I was like, man.
Was it this during your adult life, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah. Cool. Once I got a little bit of, moolah, I dipped.
Mm-hmm.
But when I came back, it was like I had to come back because to get a kid something to see.
True that.
So even the thing about Ep is he would come stay with me in the summer in the hood.
Yeah.
Go play with the kids, and I'm like, I didn't see that shit growing up. I didn't see no professional athletes. You fucking crazy.
It wasn't on the tube.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what makes our bond so dope, and that's what makes LGR.
Which stands for?
Let's get right.
Let's get right.
And
I like that.
That's another mantra because that's what
Simple,
we all doing.
baby.
Every day we wake up, we just trying to get right, get better. So then you incorporate the farms with that, eat better.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who's providing fresh? It's fresh. You can't get no fresher than what we provide.
True that.
it's right out the vault.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, but so we do the turkey drive. We do back to school. We do this year we did a teacher's drive. I had 20 teachers meet me at Walmart, and they were all able to spend, I can't remember how much money, but I mean maybe like 200 a piece or something like 300 a piece.
Mm-hmm.
Man, them teachers, they ate it up, bro. Like, and you don't really know, you doing shit, but you don't really know how impactful it is.
That's right.
You know what
and
I'm
it's
saying?
easy to underestimate.
And then once people see you and they hugging you and they just want to take pictures with you and they just want to thank you, and you don't even like it don't really hit you until until you in it. So we do, like I said, we do back to school, turkey drive. We do a Mother's Day event,
mm-hmm.
and it's crazy because I came across a picture of the one.
A picture, another picture.
Man, I came across one. It was 50 women there. Just a beautiful thing. I mean, and like women love that.
And they were showing hella love.
Oh my God, man. So, turkey drive, back to school, Mother's Day. We try to do a Father's Day joint, but men are so weird. Yeah. Men don't really want to mingle and shit. Yeah. What happens is
that's that ego again.
Yeah,
that's weird.
Like, nigga, I don't really know you.
Weird energy, baby.
Happy Father's Day, nigga. I don't really. So we try to do a Father's Day one, but it really ain't go over too well. Then we have what's called, so we do a Christmas that we do.
Right.
We pick a family.
Mm.
Or last year I did the boys home, where we took all these like hygiene packs.
Yeah.
And then we do a homeless thing where I get out with some of the some Epe sisters, Stefan, Esther,
that's key shit.
Junebug. We get out and we do and we pass out like hygiene packs for them, socks, gloves, just because we know it's,
and all of all that shit counts, dude.
All of it.
You know what I mean? It's easily overlooked though. We looking at the big stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, it ain't got a little nippy. I ain't got no
bro.
beanie. Yo, what's happening?
And so when you encompass all of that, then Epe did 3 workshops.
True that.
He did the one for television. He had the young lady from I think News Channel 9 came up. She did a workshop. Then we had Jaquavis Coleman. He best-selling writer. He came and spoke to the kids. And then we did one. He had a dance workshop. And then we do LGR Week, where we pick a day and we dedicate something to that day. So I think this year Monday was like mental health. Tuesday was physical health. And Epe that's Epe's brainchild. He puts that together.
True.
We do a free basketball camp for 2 days, and so man, I mean, we just trying to provide the things that we didn't have growing up. And with me and him, it's like the perfect storm, because I can ask him questions and he can enlighten me on certain things, and I can tell him like, yo, this is what it was like when I was coming up. This is what would have helped me. This is what did help me. So, yeah, man, that's LGR in a nutshell, bro. We just trying to do dope shit.
Super dope contrast right there too. Man, you know what I mean? Best of both worlds.
That's all we want to do, bro. It's just, and that's who I. And it's crazy because that's who I am as a person, and that's who he is as a person. He's very much one of my like number one fans.
Word.
If I post something, bro, what fan? Where can I get that shirt? And quit playing with me, like sitting there right now. Or if it's something, he'll call me out the blue and be like, "What you need?" I'm like, "What you mean? What you need?" I'm like,
I'm alright right now. I think.
He's like, all right, well, just don't forget, I'm only one call away.
Yeah.
But all my friends are like that. My boy Kevin Cheatham in New York doing this thing. He's very much what you need.
Right.
And that's another thing I tell people, man. Get around some people that want to see you win as bad as they want to see themselves win.
That's right.
So the guys that's around me,
no question.
And it ain't no bullshit.
Right.
Like if my shit is trash, they gonna say it.
You're like, hey, bro, this ain't hitting.
And I'm perfectly fine with that. I'm cool with constructive critique me.
Yeah, and you know the place that it's coming from when it's
it's
coming from love. You ain't just hating,
but you can tell, and that's why I always tell people, it's a way where I can tell if I really fuck with you.
Yeah,
if I can accept criticism from you, and if I can accept a gift from you. If I can't, I probably don't trust you.
I feel it. Man, matter of fact, here's a name you know of, Jeff Van Gundy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He made a quote one time, a meme actually, but it was his words, and I took a screenshot. I still got it in my camera roll. It said, don't take criticism from anybody you wouldn't take advice from.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, damn.
And if I know you ain't got no love for me,
if
we ain't got no skin in the game, but like we ain't got no skin in the game, people be having expectations for you and they don't have no love for you. How can you?
How that work?
What you mean? You don't even. So, man, I've been blessed, bro. I've had a blessed life.
Yeah.
And I've dodged some pitfalls, and like two of my best friends that I met in high school.
True that.
And then two of the guys that I grew up with. So just to show you the contrast of high school to when I was younger.
Right.
One guy's doing 25 to life for murder.
Ooh.
One of my partners just got out maybe like 5-6 years ago. Then two of my other best friends I met in high school. So two of my best friends when I was younger, one is in jail for 25 to life, and then one just got out. And then these other two, one is a professional athlete, and then one is thriving in New York City. So
y'all everywhere.
I've literally seen both spectrums, man. Like Edmond Santa Fe was probably one of the best things. I have these little key points in life.
True.
When I can remember, like, yo, this is really what changed my life. This was a turning point in my life for the better. This was a turning point in my life for the better. This was a turning point in my life for the worse.
Yeah, you was at a crossroads.
Man, but that's how I dissect it like that. That's how I look at it. So I've been blessed, bro. I can't, like, this ain't nothing but a blessing. To have something in your mind. That's how I know, like, the mind is real. How do you have something in your mind that you make come to life and people gravitate towards it? That's like, that's a different type of level of thinking, bro.
That's a blessing, bro.
That ain't that shit.
And it's work.
Yeah.
But it's a blessing.
But to have something, but to be thinking about something and then to figure out a way to make it tangible. Mm-hmm. Like now you can touch it.
That's right.
You know, because everybody got ideas.
True that.
But not many people have execution. Not many people have the work ethic to say, when I get off at work, when I get off at 5, I got to go record at 6.
There you go.
Then I got to edit. Mm-hmm. Then I got to make sure the sound is right. Then I got to go through and listen, make sure we cut out and he edit this and edit. Like, bro, this shit ain't. I know it look pretty.
Right.
The finished product, I know it's pretty.
A lot that goes into it.
Come on, man. I try to tell people that, like, anything you do, if you look at it like this, it's gonna take a long time. You ain't gonna mind putting the work in. But oftentimes we get in thinking shit's supposed to just fall from the. You know what's crazy? I don't know when it happened, but we have this very much I want it now type of attitude. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like, it used to be cool, like, if I'm a millionaire by the time I die, pass it on to my kids. Now we like, nigga, if I ain't got about 30, something must be going wrong.
Something must be going wrong.
Stop. How many millionaires you know? Shit. I know one, and he hit the lottery.
I can count them on one hand with not all the fingers.
Well, I know a couple millionaires, but my best friend but I'm saying, like,
Yeah. I definitely get your point. Like we punch the clock on ourselves.
I'm more like this group of people.
Yeah.
Than I am like this 1 or 2 off.
Right.
So
why? So we're not even middle aged yet.
Come on, man.
We got hella time.
But we think 30 old, 35 old.
That's goofy.
We have gotten to a point where I don't know if you blame social media. I don't know what you blame. But I'm very much a person that I'm scared of anybody trying to rush anything.
Yeah.
You trying to, like, if I just met you and you trying to rush to be my homie and shit, okay, that's crazy. If I just met you and you trying to rush to be my girl,
right,
that's crazy. If we talking investments and you trying to rush to get my bank book, nah, fam.
Something about this ain't sitting.
Yeah,
right.
you got something you trying to sell, you need to sell it right now. I ain't no fool. I know it's hot.
Yeah.
You
trying to get out. You trying to get out under that quick.
No box, no remote. Come on, baby. I know what that's about. I'm gonna take the TV though, but what I'm saying is
you gotta get the universal joint.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man.
Well, I'm gonna tell you something, brother.
What's up, man?
You definitely keep flourishing.
I appreciate it.
You know
bro.
what I mean? I appreciate you coming and blessing my podcast, man. Dropping gems, breaking the norm from the usual sports talk. You gave us some game, and for those that may have taken time to watch and listen,
man.
A lot of gems. Bro.
Listen, man. IG is the Flourish brand.
Yes, sir. Which I follow.
Yes, sir. The website is theflourishbrand.com. I mean, man, you can hit me. If you see something you like, you hit my line. I'm not hard to find. My customer service is what I'm known for.
True that.
The product is cool. The quality of it is cool. But
make sure you spell it right.
Sure,
look on his chest.
FLUR $H. I'm gonna make sure you're taken care of. That's my thing. I don't want you to spend money with me and feel like you got taken. You gonna have an experience, man, when you come over here. It
ain't just paraphernalia.
Listen, man, you keep going. Y'all boys keep, man. The production is fire. I don't know how much you get to hear that, but the production is fire. The content is fire, man. Keep going, bro.
That's love.
That's it.
Man.